Alafia, this is Yeyefini with our Teaching Tuesday. Teaching Tuesday is my opportunity to share some of the things that I do and why I walk the walk I walk. Well, this is Teaching Tuesday again, and we are still with the Odus. This is the Odu of Oshe, number 5. So if your reading of the year or anywhere in your Ital, your reading you hear of the Odu of Oshe, you know that that is Oshun, one of the Orishas that speak is Oshun. Well, this is the story when Olodumare invited all of the birds of the kingdom of heaven. And all of the birds, he said, I'm going to have a competition and I'm going to give the prettiest one a beautiful gift. Well, all the birds started getting themselves ready and cleaning off themselves. And the parrot was always one of those animals that always took great care of himself, and because he knew he was very pretty. And so he started, feeling a little hardy about it and about his importance. So the other birds got jealous of him, and they says, wow, if he gets there to the party of that Olodumare is having before us, he's going to win the prize. So one of them went to someone that would make powders, make medicine to change things, and they gave him this powder. And while the bird was going to the party, his so-called friends who were jealous of him threw some ashes on him, some powder on him. And his head started spinning around and he started feeling all confused and everything. And he was like, oh my God, what's happening? What's happening? He finally stabilized himself, and there was Eshu, Elegba. Eshu said, I can show you. He explained to him what happened. And he says, I can take you another way, a little shortcut. So he took the shortcuts, and through the shortcuts, he had to pass by the river. And so he got in the river, and some of the ashes blew off of him, came off of him. And so he was able to get to the party that Olodumare was having for the competition before everybody else. Hmm. Like this always there when you take care of your leg, but he always got your back. So I don't know why I'm talking in that voice, but anyway, it must be a Elegba. And so when he got there, he told Olodumare what had happened, that the friends had plotted against him, and yet he came to the party and he says, you know what? For all of that that has happened to you, the betrayal of your friends, I am going to award you because you are still the most beautiful. And that's why in this faith, we use this redbird feather in the Odu of Oshe. When you put this on and it tells you in your reading to wear a redbird feather, is because you have people who are watching you. And so this here reminds you of, your importance. But the universe sees you as the prettiest one, as God's gift, as the one who deserved the prize. So whenever you get a reading and it tells you to get your redbird feather, get it. They sell them at the Botanica and at other stores. Yes, is the tale of the African gray parrot. Some stories said that he stayed with the gray on, but the end of his tail stayed red, and that's why till today we have this. So it's very important. We use these in the crowns of the priests that are initiating. You wear it on your cap. You wear it when there's important times in your life. So that is the story of Oshe, number 5, where jealousy can just rise upon you to the point where you don't even, your head is spinning. So this is Teaching Tuesday, my way of staying in touch with the things that I do to keep me from spinning my head and to always trusting my Eshu, keeping him abreast of what's going on in my life. And so that's what I want you to do with yours. So the gift for this year, for this story of Oshe, get yourself a redbird feather. Use it often. And sometimes you can use it even under your hat or under your gele, because the universe know that you have it, and you're the queen, you're the king. You walk in boldly and know you are God's best choice. So subscribe to Yeyefini. Subscribe to me on YouTube. Go to my website, yeyefini.com, and subscribe to my newsletter. Follow me on Instagram. Follow me on Facebook. Follow me in all of the areas. And there's a lot of stuff coming up. And if you're interested in consultation, reading, and that, finding out what your Elegba has for you, check me out on yeyefini.com. Have a blessed one. See you next Tuesday. That's it. Because I can go on and on and on once my energy is up. We ain't doing it. My ass going to bed. Because it's 11 o'clock almost. What?